Welcome everybody, and I hope everybody is thriving and not surviving. I wanted to make this video because we all go through storms, trials, and tribulations. If we're not in a storm, we know somebody that's in a storm. And remember back in another video, I said I was going to be fasting 3 days a week up until the first of the year. And I believe that in my prayer time, you know, my spirit was really wanting to connect more with God. My spirit was really wanting to line up with what God said. Because you know what? We fight with the flesh. Our flesh and our spirit is at war. You know, you read the Bible and God says that he would provide. God said that he would make the way straight. God said that he would show you the way. But then something happens and your flesh is saying, no, guess what? It's not going to happen. Look at that. You know, you're sick. You have a chronic illness. You have a disease that you'll never get over. You was just diagnosed, and that may be true. Those things may be true. He may say you may just lost your job, and that may be true. But in God's kingdom, when you serve God, when you love God, when you keep his commandments, when you know what he said, when you meditate on the word, guess what? That is not the outcome. So what I learned when I was going through a storm, I fasted. I did what they did in the biblical days, and I fasted. And I just took time alone with God. I shut everything down. I went to the park and the lakes and around my area, and I walked and I shut it down. And I wrote down the problem. I wrote down what was going on. And I asked God to lead me and direct me through his word on how to handle it. I didn't call anybody, didn't pick up the phone, didn't call a pastor, didn't call a friend, didn't tell anybody. I just went to God. So in a storm, what I'm seeing is that if you're in a storm, if you're going through something, fast. Now, I will do a disclaimer because people have health issues that they can't fast all day. They can't fast for 3 and 4 and 7 days and 10 days, but you can fast from something. Fast. Take time out, because when you fast and you pray, it's power in that. It's powerful to fast and pray. That's what they did in the Bible. So if you're going in a storm, I was in a storm and I fasted, and it helped me to calm down. It helped me to see what do they say? The light at the end of the road. It helped me to see that this too shall pass. It's only a season. So I encourage you to fast and seek God and pray and watch the miracle happen. Watch you be calm. Watch you understand how to handle it. Watch you get revelation, and you'll get God's wisdom. So fast and pray if you have a storm going on, so that you can thrive and not survive, and you can be in tune with God. You can hear from God. You can know what God is saying. Shut down the enemy. Shut down the outside voices. Shut down everything that would be negative and tell you, oh, you're not going to make it. Oh, you need to do this. God's not going to handle that. There's no way this is going to be a good outcome. Shut it down through prayer and fasting. I ask you to do that because I did it and it worked for me. It works. Fasting and prayer works. It helps to renew your spirit. It helps to rejuvenate you. It helps you to give you a sense of calmness, so you're not in anxiety, you're not in depression, you're not in strife. So fast and pray just like they did in the Bible. Study the word, meditate it, and it will help you in a storm. God bless.